I think it's been 20 or so years, at least, that he's been inside. So I can't imagine all the emotional, mental reworking, rediscovery of his life and the world. And so most of all, I want to just be courteous and patient and not expect, just because we were really tight in the prison, that's what it's going to be like now. So right now, I'm just full of all kinds of gratitude that he's willing to do this. Oh, that's him. Hey, brother.
Yeah, I'm standing outside.
Thank you. We're just coming a little bit late. Let's see here. It says I'll be there in 6 minutes.
Oh, that's cool. As long as you're on the way, I'm cool.
All right. We'll see you in just a minute.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
It's so crazy to be getting phone calls from. I just cannot imagine what it's like for him. And I'm trying, as a spiritual director, I'm supposed to have like this intuition. Is that him right there? He's got, he's on the phone. He's this shades. What a cool dude.
What's going on, brother?
Oh my gosh.
Good to see you, man.
Wow, it is. It's better than all right, because you're here. What attracted you to coming to the prayer?
It became like this sacred space. Prison is chaotic and noisy, right? All the time, 24 hours a day. Yeah. Noisy, chaotic, violent, mental illness, just crazy. So then you get in this room and the first thing you do is just be quiet. Yeah. It's just quiet and peaceful. Yeah. So that alone first was amazing, right? So then you have an individual tell you that the place is sacred and you can feel and talk about whatever, which is another thing you don't get in prison. Yeah. You don't get emotion, you just get loudness, violence, and people who read a book and think they're intellectual now. And all you see is other inmates and officers. This automatically messes with you mentally, right? Because you got to have a certain attitude when you're dealing with the inmates and the officers. Not that you have to fake it, but they're coming at you a certain way, right? And energy is everything, so you're going to give off a certain type of energy back. So now you got people who's neutral, coming from the outside. The first light, take a left, all the way down. So now you got people coming in with just good vibes, good energy. Now this is positive on so many levels. Somebody that's your age, own a house, taking care of a family, not selling drugs, not in the streets, don't feel they have to be a part of that, reminding me of responsibility. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? And then you're seeing this person constantly. Now it don't becomes a volunteer, it becomes your friend. It becomes your brother. And then a bond starts, right? And then you look forward to it. And at the same time, while all of this is happening, constantly reminding you that you could be open. What's going on? Is it not saying if you have issues you could talk about, but you just feeling it. And it happens a lot. Yeah. Grown men crying, talking about stuff that they never talked about, that they should have been able to get out as kids. A lot of little boys in prison, mentally.
Was it ever strange to come hang out with all these Christians?
Oh no, definitely not.
Because we had some Buddhists.
But I told you before, it was when the Muslims first had to migrate because of oppression. It was the Christians who protected them. So no, we don't have no problem with any other religion. We only have a problem with people who trying to offend us or hurt us. Yeah. But I think the biggest part of worship is good character. It's easy to preach. This is easy to do. So I tell them we can't just say we Muslim, we have to be Muslim. We shouldn't even tell people we Muslim. They should ask why you do this or why you look like that, and then you get to tell them. You know, I come from the streets, ghetto, thugged out, and I'm humble. But if somebody do something to a Muslim, or if somebody pick on somebody weak, you heard the stories, you know what I'm gonna do.
Totally, yeah.
So they know what I represent, you know. And in Islam, the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, say, if you see a wrong done, you should change it with your hand. If you're too weak for this, you should say something. If you're too weak for that, you should hate it in your heart.
Wow.
So I try to go with the first one.
Yeah.
And that don't mean hurt nobody, but physically stop it.
Yeah,
if somebody
intervene.
being oppressed, definitely.
Yeah. What's the thing that you enjoy the most being out since December?
I like it all. I'm out here. You know, you can. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm free. I get to see my kids, my grandkids. That's the biggest. You know, being able to see them, being able to work. Because in prison, you know, I worked more hours in Brooks than anybody ever have. 1 month in the kitchen, I worked like 525 hours. So being able to work and make some real money and get the stuff, you know. So yeah, it's amazing. I'm happy. Like, I'm blessed, man. Like I said, I got a house. I just got a truck. Yeah.
You got a house?
Yeah. I didn't buy the house though.
Okay.
My siblings, their mom passed, and they all have houses, so they let me get that house.
Wow.
But I just got a truck. I pick it up Saturday. It's an Infinity, and it's really nice.
Wow.
It's really nice. Kurt said it's a white man truck. And then I told him what kind of Infinity. He said, oh, that's a rich white man truck. And he said, when the police see you, they're going to pull you over and think you stole it.
Oh, my gosh.